Hello and welcome to For the Win. Today, we're exploring strategies to enhance our sleep hygiene and have it seamlessly integrated into our daily lives. When we think of the word hygiene, it usually brings to mind our daily rituals of bathing, changing into clean clothes, and tidying up our living spaces. It's a habit that's been with us for thousands of years, but good hygiene, beyond warding off diseases and enhancing our quality of life, also boosts our social image. Yet, aside from these familiar hygiene practices, there's one other aspect that often goes unnoticed. What if I told you that many of us overlook maintaining a distinct yet equally important form of hygiene? And that is sleep hygiene. What exactly do we mean by sleep hygiene? It's more than just a fancy term because it means habits aimed at ensuring high-quality sleep that can contribute to overall better health. It's about putting yourself in the optimal position to consistently enjoy a restful night's sleep that can enhance your productivity and elevate your overall quality of life. For sure, you've probably experienced nights where you keep tossing and turning, only to wake up feeling groggy and exhausted. The quest for good sleep is indeed a very important aspect of your overall health. So, building a sustainable bedtime can lead to better sleep and, in turn, a healthier you. Surprisingly, you're not alone in the struggle since nearly 1 in 3 people worldwide face sleep-related issues. It's a significantly ignored problem, but understanding the importance of sleep could be the key to transforming those sleepless nights into rejuvenating ones. Changing your sleep hygiene comes with minimal cost and virtually no risk, and it's actually fun to have. But before we do that, let's try to understand the first few signs that might indicate that you have poor sleep hygiene. If you struggle to drift off at night because of frequent interruptions or battling daytime sleepiness, these could be telltale signs of poor sleep hygiene. The consequences of this extend beyond just the immediate fatigue because it can lead to concentration and memory issues. Your mind might feel difficulty staying focused during the day, which can also affect your cognitive functions and overall productivity. So, when your sleep is compromised, you might notice lower performance levels at your work or school, and you struggle to concentrate and deliver your best. Inadequate sleep also heightens your vulnerability to mental health issues, such as depression, anxiety disorders, or even substance abuse. And it doesn't stop there. The long-term consequences can elevate the risk of conditions like high blood pressure and heart disease. It's time to pay attention to these signs and make this a wake-up call to prioritize your sleep for a healthier version of yourself. So, how do you personally practice good sleep hygiene? Let's make it simple for you with 4 easy tips that you can easily adapt to fit your unique circumstances. After all, we're making small adjustments that suit your lifestyle and the quality of your sleep. Tip number 1. Set a consistent sleep schedule. Take charge of your sleep routine by setting a consistent schedule. Make sure to establish a regular bedtime that can train your brain and body to expect and receive the full amount of sleep necessary. You can do this tip by maintaining a fixed wake-up time, whether it's a weekday or weekend. Have a consistent sleep rhythm. Next up, prioritize your sleep. Tempting as it may be to sacrifice it for work, study, or socializing, treating sleep as a priority is important in the process of having good sleep hygiene because you can calculate a target bedtime based on your fixed wake-up time and aim to be ready for bed around that time each night. Then, when it comes to adjusting your sleep times, go for gradual changes. Don't attempt to change your schedule in one go. Instead, make small step-by-step adjustments to ease into a new routine. And lastly, a friendly reminder to not overdo it with naps. Make sure to keep them short and limited to the early afternoon to avoid disrupting your nighttime sleep. Tip number 2. Commit to an evening routine. Your bedtime preparations are important for how smoothly you'll transition into sleep. Always stick and create a routine, whether it's slipping into a cozy nightwear or brushing your teeth so it can serve as a signal to your mind that it's time to wind down. Then, allocate at least 30 minutes for winding down, like having soft music, gentle stretches, a good book, or other relaxation exercises. Try to also dim your lights, since bright lights can disrupt the production of melatonin, which is the sleep-inducing hormone your body needs. Next, it's time to unplug from electronics. Create a device-free zone before bedtime to avoid the mental stimulation caused by phones, tablets, and laptops. The blue light emitted from these devices can interfere with melatonin production. Remember our earlier tip about trying different relaxation methods? Test other methods of relaxation by shifting your focus from falling asleep to achieving relaxation through meditation or paced breathing techniques. And when all else fails, don't toss and turn between being in bed and sleeping. If sleep seems elusive after 20 minutes, take a break. Stretch, read, or engage in a calming activity with low light before giving sleep another try. Tip number 3. Beneficial daytime habits. Make sure to get sunlight exposure because it regulates your circadian rhythms and can give you a night of restful sleep. Also, being physically active by incorporating regular exercise because it makes it easier to catch those Z's at night, and of course, other health perks. At the same time, don't overlook the impact of smoking because nicotine can disrupt your body's natural sleep patterns and can contribute to various sleep issues. Here are a few more tips to consider. Try to reduce your alcohol consumption because it also tends to disrupt your sleep later in the night. It's a good idea to moderate your alcohol intake and steer clear of it as bedtime approaches. Also, cut down on caffeine in the afternoon and evening since caffeine is a stimulant that can interfere with your rest. Keep an eye on your caffeine intake, especially if you're using it to compensate for a lack of sleep. Lastly, don't dine late because having a late, heavy, or spicy dinner can lead to discomfort as you're trying to sleep, so opt for lighter snacks if you're munching before bedtime to ensure a more comfortable night's rest. Tip number 4. Maximize your bedroom space. To enhance your ability to fall asleep effortlessly, creating a supportive and comfortable bedroom environment is crucial. But the definition of comfort may vary from person to person, so consider which of these you want to incorporate in your sleep hygiene. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillow since it significantly impacts your comfort and the quality of your sleep, so choose wisely. Additionally, pay attention to your bedding because it's the first thing you feel when you climb into bed. Make sure they align with your needs and preferences for an added layer of coziness. Also, have a cool yet comfortable temperature that is tailored to your liking, so you can create the perfect sleep haven. Create a blackout haven as well by investing in heavy curtains or an eye mask to keep unwanted light at bay so you can ensure undisturbed sleep. Also, combat noise by investing in good earplugs, but if they're not your cup of tea, consider a white noise machine to drown out unwanted sounds. You can also try calming scents like lavender to create a tranquil mental space, so you have a positive environment for sleep. The idea of good sleep hygiene is universal, but the perfect sleep routine varies for everyone. Experiment with different adjustments to discover what works best for your sleep needs, and remember that you don't have to change everything in one go. However, a word of caution: if persistent sleep issues or daytime sleepiness are a concern, it's wise to consult with a doctor because they can guide the most suitable course of treatment tailored to your individual needs. I hope you found some valuable insights in this video that can make a positive difference in your sleep routine, ultimately leading to better sleep hygiene and more restful nights ahead. We'd highly appreciate it if you support the channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always notified when we have a new upload. Thanks for watching For the Win, and until next time.